Hello, happy Wednesday. This is Actors Daily Bread, episode 88, and I'm talking about why you need casting associates on your side. What's up? I am Christine Horn, professional working actress of over 20 years and life and career coach for actors. You are watching Actors Daily Bread. This is acting tips, audition tips, life coaching tips, just tips to make your acting life easier, more productive, and I'm just here to help you soar and succeed. So if you're gonna watch this later, if you're gonna watch the replay, I want to say what's up to all my replay watchers. What's up, replay watchers? Love you guys. So yes, I just got off of a Q&A call for my Get Booked Mastermind group for actors. So if you are not in that and you want to join the Get Booked Mastermind group for actors, where I do weekly coaching and hand-holding and on marketing and strategy and how to connect with industry insiders. That's only $20 a month, and I'd show up once a month live for a private call. The link is below. But I was just talking to one of the members this morning in our call, and I was like, ooh, I need to write this down and do a daily bread on this. So, a lot of us want to, and hey, whenever you're watching this, give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up, let me know where you're watching from, say hello. I know I typically go live. If you're like, Christine, when do you go live? I go live when I have time. So sometimes it's late at night, sometimes it's what is it? It's almost 10 a.m. on the West Coast, which is really early for me. My viewers, my loyal viewers know. But, a lot of you want to connect with industry insiders. A lot of you want to connect with big casting directors. You want to get in these movies and television shows. You want to do Broadway and film, which means you have to get an appointment. You have to get in the office. You have to be on the radar of casting directors. And a big mistake that I see a lot of people make, that I used to make too, was, I would find out, oh, this project is filming, or I love this television show and I want to be on this television show so bad. I do my research, as I've taught you in many of my episodes. Catch up if you haven't seen them. But you did your research, and now you know the casting office that casts this project you want to be a part of. And the mistake a lot of people make is going for the name on the building, right? What does that mean? That's like, if it's Shelley Brooks Casting and Associates, people are only going for Shelley Brooks. They're not doing the further research on IMDb Pro or wherever else and seeing who else works in the office. Because let me tell you something, Shelley Brooks is very busy. Shelley Brooks is taking meetings. Shelley Brooks is, and this is a made up name, by the way, so don't go looking up Shelley Brooks, right? But people are only going for the name on the marquee. And you're forgetting that Shelley Brooks, or whoever the main casting office is, has a whole team of people that are helping them run their machine, right? So Shelley Brooks is not, hi Tanika, thank you for watching. Shelley Brooks is not the only person getting headshots. She's not the only person looking through tapes and submissions. She has people helping her. So I want you to understand that any office that you want to connect to for whatever project you want to be submitted for or seen for, you need to try to start connecting with the other people. And by other people, I want to talk specifically today about casting associates. And what does that mean? Casting associates are people, thank you for the hearts. These are people who work underneath the main person. A lot of times, they are getting their training from these people. Maybe sometimes they start as interns and then they become casting associates, which means like they're helping out with the casting process. But so when you go to IMDb, or when you look at the credits of a film or something, you may see someone was a casting associate, not the casting director, right? The casting director, they have a different level of credentials. Most of them are connected with, for big projects. They're part of the Casting Society of America. When you see they have that CSA at the end of their name. But casting associates are very important, and here's why. A lot of times we talk about gatekeepers, and I don't like to really say gatekeepers, but just if that connects with you, I'm going to use that word for today. Think about when you send your headshot in, or you send a note, or you send a thank you card. The main casting person, the name on the top of the building, they're not always opening their own mail. Now, if it's a one-man band or two-person shop, that's what I like to call it, like some casting offices, maybe. But there's always some assistant. There's always someone answering the phone. You need to make that person your friend. So I'm not saying just kiss ass to them, but I am saying be friendly. And I am saying that get to know that the person who's in that first round. Because you're trying to get to the main person on the billboard. You're trying to get to whoever the main casting director's name is, not realizing they have 4 other people. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. They have 4 other associates. So let's say, for instance, you go to IMDb or IMDb Pro, you find a TV show, film, project you want to be a part of. You're like, oh my God, Shelley Brooks Casting is casting it. Don't go for Shelley Brooks. Now, I'm not saying you just can't connect with her at all. Shelley Brooks might be on Twitter or whatever. But see who else is in the office. Might be John Smith, Sarah Susan, Plum Fall. I'm just making up things. Plant Green, right? They may be associates. And I don't want you to discard them, because here's why. Every associate, a lot of them have dreams of being a casting director. And a lot of them are only a few projects away from becoming a casting director, to becoming the next Shelley Brooks, right? So get in while you can get them at the associate level. And you do that by treating them like human beings. And I talk about this all the time, but I'm going to keep saying it. So find a way to connect, find a way to reach out to them, find them on Twitter, Facebook, Google, right? But then it's not just, hi, Plant Green, hi, Red Plum. My name is Christine Horn. I want you to cast me. I want to be in your projects. I love everything that you're doing. Cast me, cast me, cast me. That feels slimy. I personally get emails all the time. I told somebody, I got one on LinkedIn the other day, and this lady was asking me a million questions, and I never even heard from her before. Asking me for favors, and I don't even know her. And that's how casting people feel like, why stop? Now, on the flip side of this, their job in casting is to find talent. Like, that is their job. So look at it more like a collaboration. How can we collaborate? You need actors. I'm an actor. And I've done some research on you, Plant Green. And I saw that you love the color green. And so I just wanted to send you this green card and thought maybe it might brighten your day. Christine Horn. Find creative ways to connect. Also, with casting associates, a lot of times they're just more accessible. A lot of times, like in LA and New York, some of the big markets, the casting associate will do workshops. A casting associate is the person who opens the mail. So maybe you've called an office, maybe you've sent mail. A lot of times your mail, your postcards, your one sheets, your whatevers are not even getting to Shelley Brooks. They got to get past the front desk. Think of a regular office building, a doctor's office or anything like that. Like, you ain't seeing a doctor until you get past the front desk. If you want to be rude to the receptionist on the phone, you're going to have a bad experience, right? We've all experienced that. But when you're sweet like honey to that receptionist and you, hey, Sarah, it's Christine Horn again. Oh, hi, Christine. Hold 1 second. Let me transfer you. Versus, it's Christine Horn. I want to speak to so-and-so, but they'd be like, she's in a meeting. Sorry, leave a message. This whole industry is about relationships. People work with people who they know, like, and trust. Even when you get into the audition, let's say now you have an audition. I'm going to wrap up in a moment, but I want you to just really grab this. I had an audition for, I can say it now because my episode airs Sunday. I'll be on Ray Donovan on the Showtime network this Sunday. I think Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. So excited about that. But I remember going to that audition here in California, and I was in the waiting room with a bunch of associate. She was also at the front desk. Like, also, don't be fooled by thank you for the hearts, thank you for the love. Don't be fooled by who's sitting at the front desk. There's a casting office here that I go to often that I book several things from, and one of the main casting directors just sits at the front desk sometimes. So if you treating the front desk person like crap, not knowing who they are when you walk in, baby, you in trouble. As soon as you step in the building, hey, Arisha, thank you for joining. Hey, Stephanie, thank you for being in the house. As soon as you step in whatever audition room, you walk hallway, elevator, you better be on point. You don't know who you're talking to. I've seen people be rude to people in the elevator, and I'm like, you don't even know who this, did you know that was a casting director? Just because they may be dressing bummy or chilling or just looking average to you, don't be fooled. This is a human thing though, isn't it, right? Shouldn't we just treat people with respect and love? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. I think if you keep approaching your acting career with love, think about, I want to spread love to the world. When I walk in a room, they should feel love from me. So when I got into this room for Ray Donovan, the lady at the front desk who was an associate had this Pandora music playing, and it was jamming. I was like, what's that station? And we ended up building this rapport about the station and the music she was playing. You know, all the other women were in their zone, but I was just like, man. And then guess what? When it was time to go in the room, she got up from the desk and went into the room, and she was behind the camera. She was an associate. And so when I booked Ray Donovan, Tune In Sunday, I wrote a thank you card, not only to the casting director, but to the associate. And I mentioned how, man, thank you for making the waiting area so cool and calm. And that Pandora station, I forget the name of the station, but we joked about that. And I put that in the thank you card. I didn't add no picture. I didn't put my business card. Human to human connection, woman to woman, good music to good music. So I want to challenge you to find ways to truly connect. Hi, Shanna, Nikki Woods. Yeah, everyone is important. I want to just challenge you to keep approaching this career, not just with this selfish mentality of what can I get. Start approaching things. How can I serve? How can I give? Sharing your talent is a gift, right? God gifted you with this talent. So how can you share it? I want to share it. When I walk in the room, you should feel the light. I try to exude light. God is light. I am light. We are one. So when I walk in, I want people to feel good around me. No one wants to work with someone who makes them, they walk in a room, they suck the energy out the room. They're like, So remember that casting associates are your friend. And so as you do the work, and shout out to those of you who are part of the Get Book Mastermind. I know some of you are on here now, and this is all we've been working on for the past 4 weeks is connecting and industry talk and how to really truly connect with people. You know, and the link is below if you want to join, $20 a month. But that's what I want to challenge you on. Truly connecting with people one-on-one, and you will see a huge difference. Instead of just cyber stalking people and cyber stalking as casting directors and associates, if you start trying to make a true connection, which may mean you're not reaching out to 50 people a month. Maybe you're reaching out to 2 and making a true connection. That's just my 2 cents. I hope this has been helpful. Be sure to, don't be stingy. Hit the share button. Give me some hearts, give me some likes so that more actors can see this information. And if you're not part of the Hollywood Bound Actors Group, that's a totally free group here on Facebook. You can join us. But for more in-depth weekly coaching and accountability from me and other actors, join the Get Book Mastermind for only $20 a month. I just did a live Q&A call today, which I went kind of deeper on this message. So have an amazing rest of the day. I know this was early, but it's kind of, looks like early I get more of you. So maybe I may show up more mornings. I don't know. Not a promise. But maybe. Have a great rest of the day. I'm Christine Horn, your life and career coach, and I will see you next time. Bye.